Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess, so let's get into it, y'all. And what's good, you guys? It's your boy Scattered by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, you guys. And we're here to talk about a couple of things. But before we get into what we got coming up on this particular video, let's talk about what we got coming up on the platform. Okay, let's talk about that first. Now, I'm gonna let you guys know something right now. My Love and Marriage Huntsville video will be a little bit late because it's my class reunion week. So anything that comes out during this weekend will be late. I think my Love and Marriage Huntsville review will be out no later than Monday. Sunday is a possibility, but no later than Monday. So yes. And also on Monday will be the Whether You Like It or Not panel, and we will be right back where it started, right here on Scattered by Nature TV. We will definitely be back here for the panel. We'll be talking about all things Real Housewives of Potomac. Next Wednesday, we will be back here also for Love and Marriage Huntsville's Roasted Review with me, T, and Josiah. We'll be right back to discuss what's really going on this show, okay? Roasting and reviewing like we always do, okay? Boys Night Out will be returning next Friday. Normally, it would have been on this Friday, but it's next Friday due to me being at my class reunion this weekend. So you guys will be getting some type of content during the weekend, some pre-recorded content or whatnot that's has nothing to do with these shows or anything like that, but you will be getting some content. I'm probably going to bring Bit Are You Serious back for a video because I got a story that I want to tell. So that's probably going to be one of the things that I drop over the weekend. But that's pretty much all we got as far as what we got coming up on the platform and what we're about to do and stuff like that. So we're going to go ahead and get into the mess because that's what you guys are here for, right? Okay, so let's get into the mess. Now we're going to start this thing off with Jada Pinkett Smith. Now, according to the Neighborhood Talk, okay, Jada Pinkett decided that she wanted to apologize to Will Smith's first wife because she claims that she was in the picture way too soon, okay? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to share the screen. Hopefully this shit plays because this is a pre-recorded video. So if it does not play, then I don't know that it didn't play. You feel what I'm saying? I didn't know, okay? That's where we at, okay? So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to get into some things, y'all. So without any further ado, let me share the screen real quick. Let me share it real fast. Let me get over here. You guys, let me take the overlay off. And here we go, y'all. Let's listen.
RTT, a very special guest. Oh, you're smart, Cherie, once the wife of Will, is at the table for an important conversation about toxic forgiveness, the unhealthy way we pretend to be over it.
Do you think there's anything else we have yet to forgive each other for? I can remember some times that I really crossed the line. To quote the creator of Red Tape, that part. She marched all up in that house. Like, march right into that master bedroom. I was like, Lord Jesus.
Actress Jana Kramer.
You found out he cheated with about 13 women?
More.
Wow. I would imagine, too, you'd be mad as hell.
And I looked through the phone bill and was like, started calling his numbers.
People, they know the entire story.
They don't. Advice that will make you think how you look at forgiveness.
Cedric is on a mission to start an forgiveness revolution.
I'm having a whole moment. I'm sorry.
Okay. So basically, she said, I remember you coming to me and you were teary. You were very emotional and you said, I just didn't know. And basically what you were saying is, I was in the picture too soon. And it's interesting because recently I was in that same situation. Now it was a little worse. They were divorcing. And what I didn't know was that she was very, very pregnant. And we were all in the same space. And she came and I was like, what am I doing here? Like, it is way too soon. And I feel like I'm out of line. I need to give them, because you never know what's going to happen. Jada said that they were, able to have very difficult conversations. So that was pretty much what this is about. Now, I don't know. I really don't know what prompted this particular conversation between Cherie and Jada Pinkett Smith. I don't know what, prompted this at all. But at the end of it all, it's a tough conversation. Many people do shit. And we never really get to have the conversation. We never get to talk about what really went down with the situation. So I guess we can call this maturity in a sense, because at the end of it all, they didn't have to really, go into the situation and talk about the shit that went down. But I did want to know, because, I always wondered what their relationship was like. I always wondered what it was like. I always wondered what it was giving and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it, y'all. So that's pretty much it with Jada Pinkett Smith and Cherie. Okay, so we're gonna move on to a little bit of 50 Cent. Okay, we're gonna get into him. Now, when it come down to 50 Cent, we talked about 50 Cent quite a bit on this platform as of recently, especially when it's regards to his son. And he basically says that he opens up about the relationship that he got with his son. And he says that his son's mother has been irresponsible with the child support that he's been given for all the years, and now they're bashing him about it, okay? So we're about to go ahead and get into what was said, okay? So let's do it, okay? Let's hear. Let me refresh this.
Phil, everybody wants to know, is there a possibility of actually your son wants to sit down with you?
No, he doesn't. See, Sean, man, you will call me. You don't call TMZ to say you want to sit down. Think about it, man. Even the text messages that was out. If y'all get a chance to look at him, that's me talking to his mother. Because his mother's texting me through his phone. I told you I was giving out $500,000 a year. They go through the paperwork and say $500,000 a year. Well, at that point, she still was expecting more. This is why I took her to child support. You don't usually sign up for child support. Like, I took myself to child support because she wasn't understanding that was all more rate giving what you're supposed to get. Then when it turns into the $6,700, that's not enough, and it's never going to be enough. Mm-hmm. But remember me constantly coming to you and talking to you about she don't want to win. She need to get a job. She didn't hear me.
Yeah, you used to always say he's almost 18. The child support's going to be up.
Going to be up, so. And you don't see it because that's not real to them. They just live in the moment, and it's fine. I'll take care of it on the next thing when it comes. The next check's coming in every month. Like, I don't feel the pressure that or resentment that men feel with child support because I take care of it when the problem time. Mm-hmm. And for him, his aunt, his aunt's make it easier for me because I don't really like his mom like that. So, but I've been able to share and raise it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? A little fighting there and stuff like that. And you would think that puppy situation, there's nothing else there. No problem. Right? To this point, if you mail someone $1 million, right, and have zero respect for you, how much you think you got to give them before they have a little bit?
Damn.
It's not that's the relationship. I don't think that works.
Phil, everybody wants to know, is there a possibility of you, actually your son wants to sit down with you?
Okay, so that was 50 Cent talking about the situation with his son and all of that good stuff. I think that 50 should have never been a parent. I really feel like at the end of it all, regardless of the situation that went down, because I think a lot of this has a lot to do with the mom. And I feel like, a lot of the times with men, when they're pissed off at the mother, they tend to take it out on the child pretty much. And that's just where I'm at with it. I never understand the 50 Cent apologists. I never understand those people. I would never get it. I feel like anybody that sides for 50 Cent is questionable to me. I don't understand it, and I never get it. I mean, you're the parent at the end of the day. No matter how old he is, you're still the parent. He's still the child in the situation. Do you want a relationship with your son? You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that your son is perfect because, I mean, yeah, you're right. He went to TMZ to say that he really want to sit down with him. But, I mean, you put everything on social media too. So it's like, okay, he only picking up the shit that you do. So you got to make a informed decision on whether or not you really want to do this. Do you really want to talk about this shit? Do you really want to go down this road? Do you really want this? Because at the end of it all, I feel like you're full of shit. Like, just try to make things right with your son. Because at the end of it all, if your son passes away before you, I don't want to see no Instagram posts from you talking about how you miss your son and how you wish things would have been better. Because no. Period. No. I don't see it, and I'll never get with it. I don't understand how anybody could be on 50 Cent's side when it comes down to the situation with his son. I'll never understand that. And that's just that on that, and facts on fucking facts. Period. I'll never get that. So we're gonna move on to the next thing, y'all, because I'm not gonna stay on 50 Cent. We're gonna go over here to Nene. Now, apparently Nene was being shady, as she always is, on social media. Now, and they were saying that the shade could possibly have been for Marlo. That's what the people saying. The people saying that the shade is possibly from Marlo. So we're gonna get on and we're gonna get into it, you guys. We're gonna start this thing off, and this is what it was. So let me get the overlay off of here. So something had happened. I don't know if it was. Let's see how it started. Here we go, y'all.
People are not in a good place with her, but Nene.
Okay, so then that's when Nene said, y'all comments be on point. I'm over here laughing out loud. And then she said, a glorified teacher's pet. Then someone said, Marlo, duh, Kenya was the only one bold enough to say Nene's name at that BravoCon. Marlo didn't even clap. Someone said exactly, everyone else was stuck, but Kenya deserves way more credit. No one else has stood up for Nene like Kenya. So, okay, that was it. And people were basically saying that that Nene was shading Marlo. To be honest, I don't know who the hell she was shading. I'm just gonna be honest about that. I don't know who the hell she could have been shading in that moment. Because you never know. Nene never puts a name on anything. She's always being subliminal all the time. And my thing of it is, girl, what are you talking about? Because it's crazy to me. And on top of that, y'all want everybody to stand up for Nene. Does Nene ever stand up for anybody else? Kenya just wants the show to continue. And the reason being is she feels like, in her opinion, she wants Nene to come back because she feels like that would be good for the show. It ain't about her standing up for Nene. She wants Nene to come back to the show because she's thinking about the show. She ain't thinking about having a relationship with Nene. She ain't thinking about standing up for Nene, but she's thinking about the show in general. And all of y'all talking about everybody was so stuck. Nobody else wanted to stand up for her. These people got issues with Nene. Kenya got issues with Nene too. But do you really expect the rest of these women to be sitting up here trying to stand for Nene and doing all of this stuff? Because she damn sure wouldn't do it for nobody else. So let's just be honest about that. We got to be real. We got to stop having unrealistic expectations for some of these people when we already know that they don't fuck with Nene like that. So we got to be honest and real about the situation. We got to be honest and we got to be real about it. Period. We got to be honest and we got to be real about it. This is that on that. For real. Like, seriously. So it is what it is. But she could have been shading Marlo. I mean, when Nene don't have no use for you no more, she will throw you to the wolves. So she could have very well been talking about Marlo, but I don't know why. I don't get why people thought she was talking about Marlo, but you know, to each his own. But I don't give a fuck about Marlo no way. So if she was talking about it, I personally wouldn't give a damn if she was talking about it, to be fucking honest. Because Marlo talk about everybody else, and she be up Nene ass all the time. So what's tea? She be up her ass anyway, so who cares? Who cares if she was talking about her? Because I don't care. I'm just being real. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if she was talking about it or not. Okay? Or not. Period. So we're going to move on to the next story, y'all. Let's go ahead and move on to the next because I'm trying to get my screen ready to share. So the next story is Miss Mama Joyce. Okay, now apparently Mama Joyce, hold on, y'all. Apparently Mama Joyce was sitting up here disrespecting Todd at BravoCon. Like that's pretty much what went down. She was disrespecting Todd at BravoCon. And it's been all over the blogs. Everybody been talking about it. Everybody been giving their opinion on the situation. And you know how Candy is about her mama. She don't want nobody saying nothing about her mama. But at this particular moment, it's like, girl, like, what's really going on here? You know what I'm saying? And everybody has been dragging her about the situation with her mama, period. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and we're going to listen to what Mama Joyce had to say. And then we're going to go ahead and get into it, you guys. So let me refresh this page really quickly so y'all can hear what she had to say about Todd. Let's get into it. Hold on, y'all. Take this mute button off. There we go. Okay. So that was what Mama Joyce said about Todd. And listen. And y'all know I love me some Candy. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. Y'all know I've always Team Candy. Y'all know it. But I got to be real. I got to be 100% real about the situation. I got to be. Period, point blank. Candy, you need to put your mama in fucking check. And that's just on period. You need to put your mama in check. Because Todd is a better man than many of us are. Because at the end of it all, your mama is disrespecting your husband. She's disrespecting your husband. She's sitting up there in front of people disrespecting your husband, and you allow it. Now, my thing is, I'm not saying that you got to cuss your mama out because I know you respect your mama. So ain't nobody saying that. You can put your mama in check without disrespecting her. You can put your mama in check without cursing her out. You can do all that, period. But at the end of the day, something has got to give, Candy. Something has really got to give when it comes down to this Todd and Mama Joyce shit. We know Mama Joyce don't like Todd. We get it. Mama Joyce don't like Todd. We understand. Mama Joyce don't like Todd. But it ain't up to her to like Todd. It's not up to her to like Todd. I don't really think that Todd really gives a fuck about what Mama Joyce feel about him. At the end of the day, you got to be honest with yourself and you got to keep it a book. It's fucked up that she's doing that to your husband. It's fucked up. It ain't right. It ain't cool. It ain't fair. She wrong for that. And you need to put her in her place. You got to let her know that she cannot keep disrespecting your husband. Because she keeps disrespecting your husband. And you keep allowing it. And then you get upset when people bring it up. You get upset when people throw it in your face. And you give them every reason to do that. Mama Joyce needs to learn her boundaries. She's crossing them day after day. Todd never disrespects Mama Joyce, but she demands all of the respect, but she doesn't give any respect. Something has got to give. Either you cut her checks off, y'all go to therapy or something. Because something got to give. This ain't cool and a damn sure not cute. Mama Joyce got to be stopped. Seriously. It's not cool and it's not right. I got to keep it a buck. It's not cool and it's not right for her to be disrespecting your husband like that. And you sitting up there allowing it. And then she keeps on putting out this narrative about your husband that he's broke and that he's living off of you. And then you get mad when people be saying that stuff about him. But guess who put that notion out there? Your mother put it out there. So that's the person you need to be checking. That's the person you need to be coming to with the bullshit. Because she's the one who put that shit out there about your husband not being somebody and everybody starts running with it. She the one who put it out there like he was some broke bum that you picked up off the street when he was a whole damn producer on the show that you work on. So all I'm going to say is something's got to give with this situation. Candy, you need to do something about your mama because she's fucked up for what she just did. But this ain't the first time she disrespected Todd. She keeps doing it and you keep allowing it. I'm telling you, you better do something about that before it's too late. So we're going to go ahead and get into the last story. And that is the child. We get into Monique Samuels because, girl, half the time I don't know what to believe when it come down to Monique. I just really don't know what to believe. Like it be too out of pocket. You don't know when she's telling the truth. You don't know when she lying. You don't know nothing because all she do is make up stories in her head. Like, period. Like, period, point blank. But what we're gonna do, we're gonna go back and share the screen once more. You know, like I said, if it's not, don't hear nothing, it's because this is pre-recorded, so I'm not aware that you don't hear it. Okay. Now we're about to share the screen again, and this is them basically slamming People Magazine for falsely confirming their split, as if People Magazine was the only people that said that they were getting a divorce. But however, this is them, and this is what they had to say. Let's get into it, y'all.
Ought to be ashamed of themselves. They created an article without any confirmation, without any statement from the married couple. They had the audacity to reach out to my publicist, and they said, "Hey, can we get a statement?" My publicist is like, "This isn't true. No." And they said, "Well, we're going to run with the story anyway." That's what they said. We're going to run with the story anyway, right? This is what you call unethical journalism. All right? They're supposed to be a credible source. And they said, we're going to run with the story anyway.
No fact check. None of it. I said, Lord, thank you for a strong woman that held me down when I was asleep for 12 years. Literally, not 12 years. And that was after I retired. 12 years. But no, seriously, I said, Lord, thank you. When God gives you a helpmate, he gave me the perfect helpmate. Because literally when I was in sleep mode, not passionate about anything, and I put a stamp on everything of what I provided.
People Magazine ought to be ashamed of themselves.
You calling out People Magazine, but are you going to call out every single blog that put the story out? Are you going to do that? Monique irks me these days. It's clear that she does things for attention. She goes live for attention. She wants attention. That's how it comes across to me. And I'm over it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm over it. It's like she do shit for attention. And then when it's called out, she gets upset, she gets mad, she don't understand why people saying this shit about her. It's giving attention seeking. Like, that's what it's giving. Why would they all of a sudden come out with a story about you being separated? Like they said, the show was filming. You told your castmates during filming last week. So it's out. It was going to get out some kind of way. And then you say on another live that y'all are both living in separate houses. So you kind of are separated. I mean, what's really going on here? I don't know what's going on with Monique and Chris. And at this point, Chris just be going right along with the get down when it come down to it. Like, he don't give a fuck. He's just going down with the get down, child. So I don't know. That's really all I got on Monique and Chris. Because she's sitting up here looking down, reading shit off the paper. Everything about Monique at this point is so rehearsed and scripted and fake. It just really don't make no sense. But child, that's really it. I ain't got no more words from Monique at this point. So with that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok will be down below. If you want me to follow you back on Instagram, just hit me up in the DMs with the hashtag message Scotty Gang, and I will definitely follow you back. With that being said, you guys, I am out of here, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, y'all. I know some of you.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tremel. I just wanted to say that I have a new project that's out. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's on all streaming platforms. I would hope that you would go and check it out. It's a really good feel of an album. It's got everything you need and more. It's got R&B, it's got a little bit of pop, it's got a little bit of hip hop. It's everything that you need and more. It's out all streaming platforms, like I said. Please check me out, and you can also follow me at IAM_Tremel. That's IAM_TRAMEL. Check me out. I hope to hear from you.